Welcome to Zara Reacts, ZalaWorld Reacts. Anyway, welcome to my first YouTube channel episode. Yeah. Anyway, welcome to it. Welcome to it. It's probably not gonna be seen by a lot, but yeah, let's kick it. Anyway, am I the asshole for not bringing my niece shopping after she was extremely rude, mean to me, even after she apologized? I do not have kids, and I also not have had not really a lot of experience dealing with kids before my niece. I don't have a younger sibling or cousin. I never babysat. I'm explaining this because this is my blind spot and why I'm posting. About a month ago, my niece Gabby and I were at the park together. I like to spend time with her and usually take her out to do things just the two of us every couple of weeks. While we were at the park, I was talking about an event I'm going to attend with my boyfriend for a few years. She asked to see my dress, so I showed her a pic of it in front of me. She made a yucky face and said, "Ooh, that's so ugly. You look really fat. Isn't her boyfriend gonna think it's bad?" I was so hurt. She's only 13. I'm not even a big girl in any sense. I have fat on my body, but I'm definitely not fat. My sister was surprised and said she would talk to her. A few days later, she had Gabby come over to apologize. From my point of view, it was not sincere. She was rolling her eyes and looked angry and just got out the words. Just got out the words. I told her, "I thank you for apologizing," then told them to leave. I have not gone out of my way to spend time with her since. I've told I've told Gabby that I would like to take her shopping for the summer and we'll pick out fun stuff together. I look forward to doing things like this with her. Not really anymore. When we were at my mom's house for the Mother's Day, Gabby asked me to go asked me when we would go. After I stunt, I changed my mind. I said she probably has a lot of summer clothes to wear. She was upset and said, "But I said I was sorry," over and over and over. I told her that I know she was sorry, but just because somebody said they're sorry to you doesn't mean your actions are forgiven. That you have to prove this to the other person you won't do it again, and she hasn't. My mom and sister say I'm expecting adult behavior from a child and that it was ridiculous to cancel the shopping date. I'm apparently beefing with a child at my big age. They say that she has apologized and hasn't said anything as rude to me since. They ask how long I'm gonna hold it against her. I really don't know how to take this. I tried the judgment most of the time, but this was just an outright mean thing from her. I'm worried that as she grows up, this behavior will continue and she'll turn out to be a bully. Am I the a-hole? No, not in any sense. Not in any sense. Ah, not in any sense. You have stuck to basically your morals when it came to how you dealt with her. Yes, she's a child, but it's better as a child she learns certain behaviors that were expected of her than later on. It's better to put ground rules now than it will be later on when they are older. Yes, it may seem harsh, but it's just this summer. You still spoil her another time. It's not like things just, everything's gone now. No. You do that for her another time. She'll survive. Am I the a-hole for moving away and making my friend homeless then ignoring her calls for help? I, 31 female, have this friend, 33 female, who has been living with me these past 3 years. She wasn't on a lease, nor did she pay rent, but she did give me money occasionally and would buy stuff for the apartment. In the beginning, she would help with the cleaning like doing dishes sometimes. She did have a habit of collecting useless junks, like used bike tires for example, that would start piling up in my dining room and she would get upset if I threw something away. We got in a few arguments about it. Her reason being that these items was all she had and that I wouldn't understand because I grew up privileged. So of course I didn't see what the big deal was throwing away these items. I still don't, to be honest. Anyway, after a while I began to feel a lot of resentment. towards her, and I felt she was starting to take me for granted. I ended up moving. I planned. I planned. I told her I planned on moving 2 months prior, but she didn't seem to take me serious, or maybe she assumed I was taking her with me. I don't know. But I moved, and because of that, she's now homeless. She has been calling me daily saying she doesn't feel good and she doesn't know what to do, and she just sits in front of the 7-Eleven doing nothing. I stopped answering her calls. And I feel bad, but I don't want her living with me anymore. I feel like she's completely dependent on others to come rescue her, and it's exhausting. Why do I feel like such a bad person? Should I help her? Or is she trying to manipulate me? Edit. I just wanted to add more info about my friends and my influence with the overall opinion of her. She grew up in foster care and aged out at 18. She had the same caseworker since who has helped her with the housing in the past. She sees her caseworker about once every few months. Also, she has a high school diploma and was a licensed massage therapist, but she couldn't renew her license due to financial reasons. It just sort of fell off and hasn't been back up since. This was in 2015, 10 years ago. Nah. Oh, nah. If you help her now, you're accepting the fact that it's your job from here on to help her with her problems permanently. This is a person who has stuck themselves into an empty plot and they're not gonna get out because you're asking them to. If you help them, you're gonna help them knowing that, hey, you're encouraging this behavior and it's gonna be you now. That's gonna be a grown older child than you now. So no, you did right. I stand behind you. Am I the a-hole for refusing to spoon feed an almost adult? I live with my partner and his son, 17M, almost 18. He does extremely little for himself, and his father encourages this behavior. Simple tasks like preparing his breakfast, dinner, I have to do. But when he's with his mother, he does it on his own. I overheard a conversation, that's how I found out. I spoke to his father about it, yet he makes excuses and was upset at me. I don't know what else to do. I grew up doing everything for myself and my sisters until they reached a certain age, so this is extremely annoying. Uh, well, he's young. The father shouldn't be he shouldn't be encouraging this behavior because while he's young, 17 is almost a grown man. He should be able to cook for himself. He should be able to clear his own things. No one else is going to do it for him. If you stop doing it, he will do it himself. It's up to you guys. But in my opinion, for such things, it's better you just take yourself backwards and then you demand that the room be clean, or as A gets taken away, B, C get taken away. It's basic things that are gonna help him as an adult. It's like basic foundation. The dad shouldn't be encouraging him to be okay with it. It's no. That's not the way to go about it. Anyway, it's been nice. See you on the second episode.